Thank you for watching tonight's coverage of the Stanberry Invitational Basketball Tournament on Albany TV. Coverage for this week's tournament games have been brought to you by these fine sponsors. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee and the BNG in the Morning podcast. Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Giratano Meat Co. in Albany Mo. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Maryville and Stanberry. Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Bank Northwest, King City Lumber Company, Midwest Data, Apple Nap Insurance in Grant City, the JL Housing Company in Hopkins, Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany, H&B Bank, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City, Williams Construction, Pineview Manor in Stanberry, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry, Briar Patch Flower and Gifts in Albany, Lone Star Investments in Albany, Dr. Fallon Steen's DDS in Stanberry, the City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club, the Albany, Jefferson, King City, Mound City, North Andrew, North Nottoway, South Nottoway, and Stanberry and Worth County School Districts. And good evening, welcome out to Stanberry as we get set for night number 4 of tournament action tonight here from the Stanberry Invitational Basketball Tournament, and it is the championship semis tonight. It's the number 2 seed, King City Girls versus the Mound City Girls. The number 3 seed is how we start out tonight's games. I'd like to thank our sponsors for helping you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Centers, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. The BNG in the Morning podcast. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Cell, Toby Gilbert Tire of King City and King City Lumber. Midwest Data of Mound City. King City and Mound City School Districts and the Printery and New Shop are located in Albany. King City comes in with a record of 10-3 on the season. Mound City with a record of 7-6. King City comes into this game by way of defeating Worth County in the opening round games 45-28. Mound City knocked off host Stanberry 50-41. This is the second meeting between these two teams as Mound City was able to knock off the King City Girls at Mound City by a final score of 43-31 in mid-December. So it'll be our first game of the night. We'll have more coming up for you as we take a closer look at the two teams when we come back. All of a part of our BTC Bank pregame tonight here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your School Mascot Debit Card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winter Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winter Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winter Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winter Circle North.
welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set here for high school basketball action tonight here on Albany TV. Stanberry Invitational Tournament basketball action. And Mike, 10 more games remain. Tomorrow we'll have two. After that, tonight we'll have 6 more, and then 4 more after tomorrow night's consolation games.
Well, again, as we talked about, makes for long days, and the weeks go by pretty quick, and that's kind of what's happened here. The week's kind of flown by, and got 4 winners bracket games tonight. Had some good ones last night, close ones anyway. Maybe weren't necessarily the most artistic I've ever seen, but somewhat high intensity, and ended up being close games. And that, when you see teams playing with some passion, that's an enjoyment in itself, to see kids giving everything they've got, try to win, even though they may not be at the top of the line talent-wise.
Yeah.
And I don't say that to demean anybody, but there's a reason why they're in the losers bracket. So it's good night last night. Hope for good games tonight. Obviously got the 2 Platte Valley teams going, and on paper, you would assume you're looking at a couple blowouts, but as we've always said, that's one of the great things about sports. Sometimes you go and you see things you've never seen before and things you didn't expect to see. I think that's why we love it.
Yes. And tonight, again, we start out with the 2-3 seed games, the number 2 seeds and the number 3 seeds, up until the final game of the night. Last night, the seedings had held until number 7 seeded King City Boys come with a come-from-behind victory to knock off the number 6 seed Stanberry in what was a really good basketball game last night between King City and Stanberry.
Great ball game, great in-game adjustment made by King City. And to try to counteract that, Coach Groomer tried a number of different things, and it didn't work out that well. I would assume they play again here coming up next week, I think you said. And you can count on the fact that Stanberry will be more ready for it the next time they play.
And really, it was a tale of 2 halves last night. Stanberry really played very lights out in the first half, was 6 for 8 from the 3-point line. And then in the second half, it was all King City.
Well, it was, and they went to a 1-3-1 trapping half-court defense, and just really, in essence, had 3 guys out front against the 2 Stanberry guards, which I think are the offensive strength of their team.
Yes.
And let's face it, it bothered Stanberry, and like I said, they'll be more prepared for it next time. Coach Groomer tried to put McQuinn in the high post, tried to get it. They had trouble getting the ball to him there. Tried putting him on the wing. You can't fault him. He tried a number of things to try to get him up, get him loose, and King City just did a really good job. And then Ty Mooney and Hunter Haas, I think, had a really good second half and kind of brought him back offensively. King City shot it pretty well the second half.
Yes.
I think they were well over 50%, close to 60% in the second half of the game, and got to say they deserve to win that.
And then taking a look at the 2 teams playing here in this first game, King City, they beat Worth County in their opening round game 45-28. Again, they rode the back of their 2 horses in Taryn Hunter and Zoe Tunks, but they're going to have a little bit of trouble inside with Elizabeth Law-Kemper, but I think between for King City with Claire Staley inside and also Carlson inside, I think that they will be able to maneuver that, be able to get some stuff done inside. But, again, they're going to need a lot from, again, Tunks and Hunter to stay in this ball game and kind of get things going offensively for them.
Well, and you never really, we've watched King City a bunch. We've seen Mound City one time.
Yes.
And with King City, you pretty much know what you're going to get offensively. And, you mentioned Tunks and Hunter, but one thing we have seen, if that becomes the sole focus of your defense, they've got other people that can score and knock down points. Some teams don't even have that. They don't have anybody that can do anything. And as we said, they perform their roles very, very well. And defensively, they like to play man-to-man, but they're not opposed to running a little zone defense or even some trapping zone defense if they think it can help. They're going to have to deal with Mound City's three-point shooters.
Yes, and that was going to be what I was going to mention.
What we figure, they started out 0 for 10 in the first half, but then were 6 for 7 in the second half against Stanberry. Now, Stanberry had them down a good part of that game.
Yes,
and they rallied late, mostly behind the efforts of
Katie Kreider.
And gosh, I'm drawing a blank on the
other one was Sydney Meadows.
And they hit some big shots. That three-pointer, if you hit them, is a great equalizer. 6 for 7.
Yeah.
That's hard to overcome. And Lawkemper really didn't do a lot in that game. And I think, like you said, I think Stanberry does have the size, or the length anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They're Carlson and Staley aren't necessarily what you'd say big, strong, strapping individuals, but they've got length, and I think that can bother Lawkemper some too.
Yes.
And I would really look for King City to be up and pressure the guards. Now, having said that, sometimes Zoe Tunks has a tendency to get really too over aggressive. Now, she's smart enough. She's played enough basketball. She's smart enough to back off.
Yes.
But, I think she and Catlett at least have the abilities to get out and guard the three-point shooters from Mound City. So it's just a matter of what they do. I was really surprised if, just going by the eye test, my gut reaction was, well, King City's a better team than Mound City. But then you mentioned the score the first time they played.
43-31 in favor of Mound City.
And that really surprised me. Now, if that was one of the first games of the year, or maybe the first game of the year.
This was the 19th of December.
19th of December. So they played
just about a month ago.
They'd played some games. You don't know what happened in that game. I mean,
it was at Mound City, but don't know anything other than that. Just all we know is the score, and we've said it before. That game could have been closer and maybe got out of hand towards the end.
Had to foul, and they hit their free throws. Yeah, but just like we talked about, watching high school basketball, you never know. You can't base a lot of things on one game.
Yes,
and just like like King City Albany boys. Albany beats them by 17 at Albany. They play here a week or so ago, and King City beats them by 12.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to happen here? You got the 2 seed versus the 3 seed, and evidently whoever was seeding thought enough to seed King City second, I believe.
Yes.
In this, and Mound City third, despite that 12-point win by Mound City.
So as we get set here for the National Anthem, we'll also tell you following the National Anthem will be the BNG in the Morning podcast starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by the BNG in the Morning podcast. Check out the BNG in the Morning podcast with Brett Williams, Gavin Chausch on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook. Here is the National Anthem from Stanberry. And now it's time for your BNG in the Morning podcast starting lineups. Again, the BNG in the Morning podcast starting lineups brought to you by Brett and Gavin Schausch, the co-hosts of the BNG in the Morning show. Here is the starting lineups. So again, those are your BNG in the Morning podcast starting lineups for today. For Mound City, it's Sydney Meadows, Katie Kreider, Abby Gibson, Elizabeth Lawkemper, and Miranda Reiger. For King City, it's Kaylee Roberts, Claire Staley, Taryn Hunter, Tacey Catlett, and Zoe Tunks. King City wears their home white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in gold. Mound City wears their road purple uniforms, gold lettering outlined in white. Panthers versus Wildcats here to start this first game of the 9 here on the championship semis.
Had a soloist for the national anthem. You can sing. Maybe you ought to trot your voice out here one of these games. Sound good in the shower? I sound great in the shower.
I've had the soap scream that it was too bad before.
Okay.
Bring the ball across midcourt as King City gets the opening tip-off. Hunter into the corner. Quick shot there from Roberts off iron. Rebound pulled in by Lawkemper. And I'll apologize here at the beginning of the night for my voice already starting to go here on night number 4.
Well, we both kind of been fighting a cold, too.
Yes. And the pass that time, trying to bring it inside, goes a little too tall, sails out of bounds. King City basketball.
Mound City comes out in what it looks like could be a box and one. They're going to guard. Kreider's going to have Tunks wherever she goes.
Up top for Taryn Hunter. Again, Roberts with their shot. Just long, keeping it in play is Staley, but it's going to be picked up here by Kreider. Meadows quickly sends it up for Elizabeth Lawkemper. Her shot from the baseline, long. Hunter comes away with the rebound. Quickly sending it up for Tacey Catlett, stolen away by Meadows. Abby Gibson with the basketball right wing. King City comes out to start in a man-to-man defense. We'll get it inside here to Reiger. Now back. Meadows baseline. Too hard off glass. Staley with the rebound. Claire Staley sending it inside here to Catlett. Back out right wing. Hunter from 3. Drains it.
Gave her too much room.
King City leads here 3-0, a minute 45 into the ball game.
I guess you can play prove it, but with Hunter and Tunks, I don't think they're the two you want to play that game with. Uh-oh.
Kreider gets it down to Gibson. Off glass for 2. Zoe Tunks with the basketball up at the top of the key. Brings it across midcourt, right wing here for Hunter. Cross court to Roberts, inside to Staley. Spins inside the paint, off glass, misses to the left. Reiger with the rebound. Kreider, left wing 3, falling forward, can't get it to go. Gibson with the rebound. Comes back out to Meadows. Into the corner here for Gibson. Inside to Lawkemper, back to Gibson. Lawkemper in the paint, little up and under, and then it's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Claire Staley. That's going to be her first, team's first.
Thought Staley played that pretty well. Overplayed. Lawkemper's going to go left. Going to go to her left.
Lawkemper misses short off front iron. Second free throw from Lawkemper is good. 3-3 tie, 5:13 left to play in the first quarter. Claire Staley in the corner gets it to Taryn Hunter. Her shot just long off back iron, rebound pulled in by Kreider. Gibson with it on the wing up top to Kreider, top of the key.
King City going man-to-man. Looks like Mound City would like to go some high-low post.
Meadows top of the key, 4:35 left to play here in the opening quarter, 3-3. Both teams tied here in the early going. Meadows fakes and loses the basketball, gets it to Riger in the corner. And they're going to get a foul. No, a walk here against Riger.
Got Tunks on Kreider. Catlett on Meadows. Staley's picking up. Lawkemper inside.
Taryn Hunter gets it for Tunks. Trying to leave it off for Roberts. Hunter, top of the key, three, drains it. Two threes from Hunter.
We'll see if Mound City makes an adjustment.
So they've been running a box and one with Kreider face guarding Tunks throughout the ball game.
Well, there's no defense if you're going to back off and let them shoot it in your face.
Kreider answers with a three of her own.
Catlett thinks about it. You know, she had a shot. She'll have it again.
Dribbles in and is going to be fouled. We'll go to line to shoot two free throws.
That's why if you get one pass and you're wide open for a three and you're hesitant, hey, you know, pass it up. If you got it that time, you're probably getting it again.
Foul that time goes against Lawkemper, her first, team's first. Tacey Catlett's first free throw attempt is long off back iron. Ava Barnes will check in here for Kreider. Second free throw misses to the left. Rebound pulled in here by Lawkemper. Down to the block for Riger. Back out top here to Gibson. Stolen away here by Tunks. Up to Roberts. Tacey Catlett. Just misses to the left as Lawkemper pulls in the rebound. Gilbert and Carlson will come in at next stop here for King City. Barnes gives it up top here for Gibson. Dribbles in, pulls it back out to Meadows. Gibson shot no good. Riger with the rebound, has it knocked out of her hands by Roberts. Picked up by Tunks, quickly up to Roberts. Back to Tunks. Hunter's shot long. Rebound pulled in by Riger. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. We're tied at 6 apiece. Ava Barnes from the corner from 2. No good. Tunks with the rebound quickly back in transition. Trying to take it the whole way and gets it to go in for 2.
Thought she might have gotten a little deep there. I was looking for her to shoot a pull-up, but kind of forced her way through kind of split the defense and was able to horse it in.
Up top here for Reiger with 1:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Gets it to Longkemper. To Barnes. 1:05 left to play here in the opening quarter. Gibson with the basketball. Sending it inside to Meadows, and she will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. As picking up the foul here will be Tacey Catlett.
I think King City looking for a 5-second call.
Meadows sinks the first. Gilbert and Carlson will check in for Staley and Catlett. Meadows' second free throw bounces off front iron. Hunter with the rebounds. Under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. It's an 8-7 King City lead. Tunks open 3, corner. Long. Roberts keeps it in play, out of bounds here off of Abby Gibson.
Well, leaving Tunks open for a 3, I don't think that's part of the game plan. That was.
Now Kreider will check back in here for Gibson, and she'll immediately find Zoe Tunks. Hunter, open 3. Hits off iron, Longkemper with the rebound. Meadows top of the key, gets it to Barnes, right wing. Up top to Kreider. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Back up top for Kreider. Kreider baseline going to be fouled. The foul will go against Zoe Tunks. That is going to be her first, team's third.
I could have almost gotten her for a hand check a couple of times prior to that.
Kreider's first free throw hits off front iron and bounces right out. Gibson checks in here for Reiger with 15.6 remaining in the first quarter. Second free throw from Kreider is good. Ties the ball game up at 8 apiece. Roberts left wing as Barnes goes for the steal into the corner. Tunks 3. Drains it. Meadows. No good at the buzzer. 11-8, King City leads here over Mound City. We're back to start the second in a moment on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Not anymore anyways. They do it all via film. Yeah, but you can get a lot more, but yeah, exactly. Welcome back out again here to Stanberry. It's an 11-8 lead in favor of King City. Mound City starts out with the basketball to start the second quarter of play. Over to left wing for Kreider. Gets it to Longkemper on the block. Goes up off glass for 2. Tunks up top for Hunter. Back into the corner to Roberts. Hunter going to be called for the travel.
She's 2 of 3 from out there. I don't think they really got out and covered her.
Meadows to Longkemper, top of the key, 3. Bounces up. Reiger with the rebound. Gets it out to Gibson, inside to Longkemper. Spins, puts up the shot off glass, too hard. Tunks with the rebound. Gets it down to Carlson on the block. Her shot off the mark to the left. Gibson with the rebound. Meadows back in transition for Kreider. From 3. Drains it. Mound City takes the lead here, 13-11. Minute 15 here into the second quarter.
Well, that's how I think Tunks and Kreider both going to score. It's probably going to be in transition in large part.
We'll get it down to Carlson. Roberts from 3, left wing. Just missing it to the left. Rebound by Hunter. And they're going to get a foul here against Mound City. And it's going to go against Abby Gibson, her first, team second. Hunter sinks the first. Claire Staley will check in here for Carlson. Second free throw attempt from Hunter is good. 13-13, a minute and a half gone here in the second quarter of play. Longkemper into the corner for Kreider from 3. And she is going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws as Catlett picks up the foul. And the foul here against Catlett is going to be the team's 4th.
And, you know, I know that's the rule, too. Technically, a few years ago, that used to be a
Foul
after the shot.
Yes.
And with the three-pointer, they've kind of added that's a foul in the act of shooting. I'm not really sure why. I'm sure there was a reason why.
That foul was the second against Catlett as Kreider hits the first. Misses on the second. So Catlett will check out as Roberts checks back in. Second free throw from Katie Kreider misses off front iron. Tunks weaves her way through traffic, puts it up high off the glass for 2. 15-14, King City leads. 2 minutes here into the second quarter.
If you have trouble in the getting open and back, that's a great way to get some points. Going to get an illegal pick.
They're going to get a foul here on Kreider. That's going to be her first, team's 3rd on the illegal screen.
You know, as a coach, sometimes you don't always mind that illegal screen. You don't want them over and over, but
Yeah.
you know, you're trying
At least
to get
that means they're trying to provide a
bet.
screen for their teammate.
That wasn't the case there, but we've
Yeah.
also said sometimes the cutter or the ball handler creates that illegal screen too.
Gilbert shot long, rebound pulled in by Staley, sending it back up to Tunks. Backcourt violation that goes out of bounds. Kreider left wing up top here for Gibson. Katie Kreider left wing up top to Meadows. Inside for Longkemper.
Oh, nice up and under.
And she is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws as Staley will pick up her second, team's 5th.
Longkemper threw a little wrinkle into that post move. Went left, spun back right, and then went up and under. And I think that kind of caught Staley by surprise.
First shot from Lawkemper rolls out as Ava Barnes checks in here for Gibson. And Mound City kind of being a little snake bit here from the free throw line here to start.
Yeah, they've had 10 this will be the 10th trip there, or 11th.
As Lawkemper misses both ends of the free throw. And Tunk's going to be fouled here on the baseline as Kreider picks up the foul, her second. Team's fourth.
It'll be interesting. Now they're going to keep her on Tunks.
Just under 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Roberts from three misses. Rebound made by Reiger. Right now, Mound City letting Roberts take that shot. Meadows goes untouched and uncontested from one end to the other end and lays it in off the glass. They give Mound City the lead again here, 16-15. Timeout called by King City. Back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
4:49 left to play here in this opening half of play, 16-15. Mound City with the leads coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Well, King City's down one, but they're a little bit fortunate. Mound City 4 for 11 from the free throw line, compared to 4 attempts for the Wildcats.
Gilbert trying to send it to Staley down on the block. Sends it back out to Gilbert from three. No good. Rebound made by Lawkemper. Meadows slows things up, sends it over to Gibson. She'll drive all the way to the hoop and puts it off glass. And another timeout going to be called here by King City. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
4:15 left to play here in the second quarter, 18-15. Mound City with a 3-point lead, their largest lead here of the night.
Well, 2 straight times that King City's had some confusion on matchups.
Gilbert has it tipped away there by Lawkemper, and then Staley steals it away from Reiger. Goes up and puts it in.
That's tough. That's just a strong move by the sophomore.
Lawkemper tries dribbling Staley down, can't get it to go in. Reiger with the rebound, throws it away here to Tunks, and they're going to get Gibson on the foul.
Well, anyway, I like the 2 straight timeouts by Coach Anderson. I mean, I know you say, well, you just blew 2 timeouts. Yeah, but you got to get that straightened out. Mound City had Meadows go coast to coast for an easy layup. Then Gibson got loose. Nobody picked her up. She gets an easy layup. That's just unacceptable.
Corner 3 from Roberts rolls out. Rebound pulled in here by Barnes. Up top to Gibson, right wing for Meadows. And a foul going to be called here on the floor. Next one against King City. We'll put Mound City at the line for the 1-and-1.
Got Kreider sitting down. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mound City run something at Tunks and see if they can't pick up a third one.
Lawkemper gives it up here for Gibson. They're going to get a jump ball that's going to go here to King City. And
we saw this last night. That could have been traveling.
Yes.
Because she went down the floor after, and you can't changed position. She rolled over with the ball. I guess they called the jump
They
before.
called the jump before, but if it would have gone a couple of seconds more, it would have been a travel. Gilbert up top for Staley. Hunter's shot off glass, no good. Reiger with the rebound, gets it to Meadows. Abby Gibson back out to Meadows. Right wing for Barnes.
Gibson's a little more active tonight than what we've seen.
Reiger to Meadows just in front of the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Staley with the rebound.
Good box out by Staley. Almost could have called her. Had her hands down, almost holding her.
Pass too tall for Hunter to corral as it goes out of bounds. 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter. 18-17, Mound City with the lead over King City.
Staley's doing quietly a good job too, which is really goes unrated or underrated.
Barnes a shot too long off glass. Staley again with the rebound.
By not letting Lawkemper just go right to the block. She's trying to set up before she get and not letting her get to the block.
Hunter on the baseline is going to go out of bounds off the foot here of Abby Gibson. Cross court to Roberts. Gets it to Tunks. And she's going to step out of bounds with 1:37 left to play here in the half. Mound City with the 1-point lead in the basketball. They also had the possession arrow in their favor as well.
I think King City asking if Tunks didn't maybe get bumped out of bounds. Didn't get the call. How does Mound City go for the last one?
And they're going to get a foul here against Reiger. That's the sixth foul against Mound City, second against Reiger. So next foul against either team will put the other team at the line for the 1-and-1.
Coach Osborne looking for, I think, looking for a foul on Staley. Might have been. Didn't call it. Oh.
Stolen away here by Barnes. Goes up, can't get the shot to go. Meadows with the rebound. Her shot leaves it short off iron. Quickly up to Tunks. And they're going to get a third here on Lawkemper. Or sorry, just the second here against Lawkemper. Team seventh. Tunks will go to line here for 2 free throws. Actually, I take that back. That's just the first on Lawkemper. Tunks hits the first free throw.
They're going to try to get Tunks out to keep her from getting a third one.
And they bring back Kreider in.
I thought maybe they'd go with Carlson, keep Staley, see if she could avoid a third one.
Tunks wait the second as well.
But Staley's done a really nice job defensively.
Kreider up top to Gibson.
They were trying to keep Kreider out for her, to keep her from getting a third one. Now with them on offense, they're going to run her back in for this last possession. What may be the last possession? Tunks is going to come out, so that.
Up top to Lawkemper, right wing to Meadows. For Reiger. Over to Gibson. Meadows drives in, and they're going to get Staley with their third. 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. First free throw up coming from Meadows is good. Checking back in, Zoe Tunks and Carlson, and checking back in for Mound City is Barnes as They'll take out Kreider for Mound City, so she doesn't pick up her third. They'll take out Steely, so she doesn't pick up a fourth here in the first half. Meadows misses. Rebound made by Tunks. Trying to get it back out to Tunks. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Mound City with 3 seconds left. England Garlock, right wing three. Misses short.
Good effort.
And we'll go to halftime, tied up at 19. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City at 877-405-8070. That's 877-405-8070.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small, for a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices. Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small, for a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices. The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats!
The Mound City R2 School District's winning culture and their extracurricular activities stem from the roots of the Panthers' education. The same hard work, determination, and work ethic that shows through on the playing surfaces is the same that the teachers and staff see each day in the classroom at the Mound City R2 School. Wishing the Mound City Panthers the best of luck in this academic year is the Mound City R2 School District.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight of King City Mound City Girls Basketball. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center's locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. The B&G in the Morning Podcast. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Cell. Toby Gilbert Tire of King City. King City Lumber and Midwest Data of Mound City. The King City and Mound City School Districts, along with the Printery New Shop, are located in Albany. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Taking a look here at the stats from the first half for King City. They are shooting 6 for 22 from the field, 3 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. They're leading scoring at the moment. Zoe Tunks with 9 points, 8 points for Taryn Hunter, 2 points for Claire Staley. For Mound City, they're shooting 6 for 18 from the field, 2 for 5 from the three-point arc, 5 for 13 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Katie Kreider with 8 points. Sydney Meadows and Abby Gibson with 4 points, 3 points so far for Elizabeth Lawkemper.
Well, you know, this is maybe about what we thought we'd see. We got a 2 versus 3 game, 19-19. Both teams showing good defense. Neither team has pressed the other one, which tells me maybe each team maybe has a trick up its sleeve for the second half. Mound City played predominantly a box and one, going man-to-man on Zoe Tunks. And Taryn Hunter hit a couple of threes early, And I thought, okay, is this going to be a common theme? And Mound City has countered. Kreider's had 2 threes of her own. Sat down a lot of the first half with foul trouble.
Yes.
From a rebounding standpoint, about even. King City has 14 rebounds. Mound City has 13. It's just about six field goals apiece. Maybe a differential. If you point at anything, Mound City could be ahead, not comfortably, but would have a little bit of a lead. They're 5 for 13 from the free throw line. So 13 free throws compared to 6 for King City. It's about what we thought it would be. Good defense by both teams. Spotty offense at times. Both teams have been able to score a few times in transition.
Yes.
If they can get out and run, particularly, I think that may be a key for Zoe Tunks to be able to get out on the break and run. I think one thing that might come up in the King City locker room that I know Coach Anderson was perturbed about were 2 straight possessions. Mound City got layups wide open, whether it's just got back. There was some confusion about who had who. 2 timeouts kind of got that straightened out, but that also is a contributing factor why we're in a tie score, or King City could be ahead. So you can always point at things, but when you got a tie ball game, little things mean a lot, and we'll see who can get maybe off and going in the second half. But I expect a second half much similar to what we've already seen.
We'll be back to start second half action when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
Have you looked at Pettyjohn Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry, where it's a 19-19 tie as we get ready to start second half action. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Like to thank our sponsors again, helping you bring you tonight's broadcast. The Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. The Mound City and King City School Districts, Midwest State of Mound City. King City Lumber. Toby Gilbert Tire of King City. Northwest L. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The B&G in the Morning Podcast. Albany Hy-Vee. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. And BTC Bank. Community-minded, just like you.
One negative maybe for King City was right before the end of the first half, Claire Staley picked up a third foul. Yes. Zoe Tunks has 2. Kreider has 2 for Mound City. That could be an issue to watch as we go into the second half. And they do have
Staley out to start.
A competent defender in Carlson if she comes off the bench.
So both teams will send out their original 5 starters. Meadows with the basketball, right wing. Back door for Lawkemper, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds as Lawkemper not able to pull in the pass. Set play coming out of the timeout, but not able. Claire Staley spins around and puts it up off glass.
With the offhand.
Now Kreider drives in, and Staley with the block. Tunks trying to send it back for Roberts, unable. Roberts unable to pull the pass as it goes out of bounds. 21-19, King City with the 2-point lead. Lawkemper over the left wing for Gibson. Up top for Reiger, right wing. Here to Meadows.
And one change. King City started out with Tunks on Kreider. And right now they've got
Kaylee Roberts.
Kaylee Roberts guarding her. And if Carlson would pick up the third foul, you may also see Taryn Hunter. You may also see Taryn Hunter go into player on defense.
Catlett with the rebound, puts it back up and in 2. Sydney Meadows sends it right wing to Gibson. 6:05 left to play here in the third quarter. 23-19. King City leads here over Mound City.
Yep.
And they're going to get a foul here on Hunter. A foul on Hunter going to be the team's first here in the half. Her first as well. Gibson inbounds in the backcourt. Here for Meadows.
Good communication between Roberts and Catlett.
Kreider 3, drains it.
And a 3.
And a timeout going to be called here by Mound City. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
Welcome back out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 23-22 King City with the 1-point lead. 5:45 left to play here in the third quarter.
Mound City will stay in the box and 1. Have somewhat controlled.
Meadows is going to step out of bounds as she tried to come away with the steal.
I was going to say they have somewhat controlled Zoe Tunks, although she had 8 in the first half.
Inbounds to Catlett for Tunks from 3. Off iron, ball tipped around, picked up though by Meadows. Meadows inside here for Lawkemper. And they're going to get a 4th here on Staley, with 5:16 left here in the third quarter.
Well, Lawkemper just kind of snowplowed her way to the basket and just kept moving, and Staley does give up a little bit of size in that regard.
Yes. Lawkemper hits the first. So now Carlson will check in for Staley. Barnes will check in for Gibson. Second free throw from Lawkemper rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Carlson. Tunks quickly up to Hunter. Shot from the baseline is good. And they're going to get a foul here against Hunter. That's going to be her second.
So 3 quick fouls on the Wildcats here to start the second half.
Lawkemper goes up against Carlson, can't get it to go in. It's going to go out of bounds here off of Mound City.
Well, Carlson does have enough length. And when you have somebody just trying to bull their way in, you've just got to set yourself and spread out and try to be strong and try to draw the charge.
Carlson for Tunks. Trying to get to Carlson on the block for 2.
Big lift and a nice find by Zoe Tunks. Nice assist. And here we got a steal.
Hunter comes away with it, goes up, off glass. 29-23, King City leads, 4:20 left here in the third quarter. Ryder sends it into Lawkemper. Leaves it short off glass, keeps it in play, picked up by Roberts. And Tunks going to be trapped, throws it away here to Meadows. Meadows pulls up at the free throw line, can't get it to go, comes with their own rebound, up to Barnes. Deep 3. No good, Reiger with the rebound. Back out to Barnes. And Meadows are going to lose it out of bounds. And a timeout going to be called by Mound City. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City at 877-405-8070. That's 877-405-8070.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
29-23 is the lead in favor of King City. 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Carlson for Catlett.
We'll get in a hurry. Got time.
Gilbert gets it back to Catlett. Goes up, has it blocked away. Picked up by Carlson. Tunks from 3. Drains it. It's a 9-point King City lead. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Law Kemper is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as they're going to Carlson on the foul.
One thing we will say for Law Kemper, of course, we haven't seen her play completely in the post in the past. She's always been played out around the three-point line. And she is showing some nice moves inside. Doesn't always get finished.
Second free throw attempt upcoming from Law Kemper is good.
So she breaks a 9-point run.
Just under 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 32-25 is the lead for King City over Mound City. Tacey Catlett over to Hunter.
Hunter has a 3, I think, whenever she wants it. Not sure where that pass was headed.
I think it was to Gilbert in the corner. Sydney Meadows with the basketball. Bringing it into Law Kemper. Her shot off glass too strong. And then Reiger will be fouled on the rebound.
Tough break for Mound City.
I think it's going to go against Tunks. That's going to be her third.
Because Rieger knocked the ball right into the hands of Law Kemper.
And now they're going to get Law Kemper on the foul.
believe.
That's going to be her second. So that's the first foul against Mound City in the half.
Don't get in a hurry. Just be patient. You're going to get a shot.
Catlett into the corner for Gilbert. Up top to Hunter. Tunks cross court to Hunter. Up to Gilbert.
Boy.
And the pass stolen away here by Meadows. And Hunter going to block this one out of bounds.
Now you're watching the same game I am. Are you seeing Taryn Hunter with some shots that she's passing up?
She was 2 for 2 from behind the three-point arc to start the game, and then missed one, and then maybe I think another one. And since then, almost looking like she's afraid to pull the trigger, as Reiger shot no good, and then it's going to go out of bounds here on the rebound. Tunks over the left wing for Gilbert.
Catlett's had some looks too.
Roberts into the corner for Gilbert. And Gilbert maybe gets away with a travel. Roberts inside for Carlson. Into the corner, Tunks from 3. Off iron. Gilbert with the putback. Hits off inside iron. Catlett rebounds. Tunks' pass intercepted by Law Kemper. Ava Barnes leaves it off for Gibson. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Law Kemper drives in. Her shot rolls out.
Well, she's missed some tough shots. They're heavily contested.
Catlett trying to get it to Carlson, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Law Kemper as she gets back late. Kreider checks in for Gibson. Hunter checks in for Gilbert with 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Roberts to Hunter in the corner from 3. Off iron, Law Kemper with the rebound. Ten seconds left. Meadows spins, puts up the shot, misses short. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter, 32-25. King City leads as we enter the fourth quarter play when we come back in a moment.
Toby Gilbert Tire in King City can help you with your tire problems, whether it be big or small. For a tractor, pickup, or even car. When you have a problem, whether it be in the field or on the road service, Toby Gilbert Tire in King City has you covered. That's Toby Gilbert Tire. Give them a call today at 660-535-6200. Again, that's 660-535-6200 for Toby Gilbert Tire, where they have uptown service with out-of-town prices. The King City School District is proud to support their students, athletes, coaches, teachers, and staff at the King City School. King City School District understands that the teamwork that is built out on the playing surfaces will help their students succeed in the future. Proud supporter of all King City Wildcats is the King City School District. And the King City School District wants to say, go Wildcats!
32-25 is the King City lead as we enter the fourth quarter of play. It'll be King City basketball to start the fourth quarter as well.
King City had a little 9-0 run there that got them into this lead. And they've also benefited from Lawkemper has missed some shots around the basket that you might expect to go down, although they are being contested, and they've got some length in Carlson and Staley.
Carlson spins around, puts up the shot. Can't get that one to fall as Lawkemper pulls in the rebound. Meadows left wing gets it into Lawkemper. And she is going to be fouled again here by Carlson. That's going to be her second. And the team's sixth now. So next one will put Mound City at the line for the 1-and-1. Lawkemper misses the first free throw. And misses the second as well.
Now 8 for 19 from the, if Mound City goes on to lose this, they're going to look at the free throws as a main reason why.
Catlett up top for Hunter. Gets it to Roberts in the corner. Up top to Tunks. Hunter, shot too long. Rebound pulled in by Reiger. And knocking one in from three.
The Meadows.
Yes.
That's a big shot. That was a couple feet beyond the arc.
Shot that time, no good from Tacey Catlett. Rebound made by Lawkemper. Kreider left wing three, just off the mark. Tunks quickly back in transition. Her shot too hard off glass.
A couple of tough breaks for both teams here in the second half. Tunks hasn't had a lot of clean looks. That's about as clean as it gets for them.
Lawkemper back out to Meadows. Up to Kreider. Gets it to Lawkemper up at the high post. Underneath 6 minutes left to play. 32-28. King City with the lead. Up for Gibson. And tipped out of bounds off the hands of Taryn Hunter. Claire Staley will check in here for Carlson with 5:35 left to play here in the fourth quarter. See if King City goes into Lawkemper to see if they can't get Staley out of the ball game here as she enters back in with her fourth foul. Trying to get it to Gibson, and they're going to call it out of bounds here off of Mound City. Roberts over to the right wing for Catlett. Staley with it in the corner.
I don't know if she'll take the shot, but we've seen Roberts hit. She's had trouble getting one to fall so far.
And they're going to get Kreider on the foul. That's going to be her third, team second.
Yeah, at this point in the game, that's a factor, maybe not maybe a big one.
Well, if you're Mound City, you might need to start fouling here a bit as well. When you need to foul,
well, you could be really aggressive,
yes.
Certainly. And I think I do think Mound City has picked up their aggressiveness.
Lawkemper spins around, puts up the shot off glass for two. Tunks over now for Catlett. Up top here to Roberts. Into the corner, Staley. Tunks with it in the corner halfway through the fourth. Tacey Catlett, right wing. To Taryn Hunter, drains it, a big
shot.
Three. That time from Hunter.
Well, she's passed that up a number of times here, but several passes, good patience, got a wide open look.
And a timeout going to be called by Mound City. 3:39 left here in the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point King City lead, 35-30. Back with more in a moment after this. Petty John Auto Center timeout on Albany TV.
The Mound City R2 School District's winning culture and their extracurricular activities stem from the roots of the Panthers' education. The same hard work, determination, and work ethic that shows through on the playing surfaces is the same that the teachers and staff see each day in the classroom at the Mound City R2 School. Wishing the Mound City Panthers the best of luck in this academic year is the Mound City R2 School District. Trying to sell your old car? Looking for some much needed help on the farm? Wanting to grow your customer base? The New Shopper in Albany prints 9,000 copies each week that are delivered to every Gentry and Worth County deliverable addresses and the surrounding area free of charge. Give Perry and Susan a call at 660-726-5234 at the New Shopper in Albany to have your ad sent directly to your customers.
3:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. 35-30 is the lead in favor of King City.
Got a little set coming out, it looks like. Maybe to try to get Kreider open. They're going to try to get Lawkemper in the low post.
Staley now fronting Lawkemper as Meadows puts up a shot from three off iron. Out of bounds here off of the Lady Panthers.
Now, sooner or later, now it's only a 5-point game, but if King City could burn some clock here, Coach Anderson's telling them to spread out, they're going to have to come out and match up. I think that's what he's telling them right now, maybe.
And Abby Gibson will pick up a foul.
Yeah, I know they don't call it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to be a little more subtle than that.
That's going to be her third, team's third. Meadow tries for the steal, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to match them up. With Rieger on Staley. Yeah, they're going to just stay in the. They're going to try to come out in that box a little bit, pressure.
And they're going to get a reaching foul here from Meadows. That'll be the team's fourth. Her first. Catlett over to left wing to Hunter.
Just hold it.
And Meadows again with the foul. That is going to be her second, team's fifth. As Ava Barnes will check in here for Abby Gibson. Get the ball inbounds to Tunks, back door to Roberts. She'll pull it back out. Up top to Hunter. And Barnes will foul here.
That might have been the politest intentional, unintentional foul I've ever seen.
Well, and I believe Coach Osborne not really wanting them to foul yet, maybe just try and go for the steal. But if you get called for the foul, it's fine, but Hunter drives, leaves it short, rebound made by Lawkemper.
I think she might have been looking for a foul.
Lawkemper left wing three, misses off front iron, and Staley will be fouled here by Reiger, and will go to line for the 1-and-1.
This will be the first free throw King City has attempted in the second half.
That is the third foul here against Miranda Reiger. Free throw from Staley, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lawkemper. Underneath 2 minutes to play. It's a 35-30 lead in favor of King City. Sydney Meadows with the basketball. Drives in. Goes up and will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. The foul will go against Tacey Catlett.
Well, Catlett kind of got picked off.
Yeah.
Tried to recover. And going to make her shoot 2 rather than give her an open look.
The first from Meadows is good. That is the third against Tacey Catlett. Both teams now into the bonus. Second free throw bounces out. Catlett with the rebound gets it to Tunks. Catlett block, misses the shot, but Staley pulls away the rebound. She can't get the shot to fall as Meadows comes away with the rebound. Quickly up to Reiger. Meadows has her shot blocked there by Catlett. And they're going to get a foul on Lawkemper that sends Staley to the line for the 1-and-1. Foul by Lawkemper, her third. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Mike, both teams tonight around the basket just haven't quite gotten anything to fall as a timeout going to be called here by King City. We're back after this Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
(35-31), King City with the lead. 1:11 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Winner of this game will move on to play in the championship game. That'll come up on Saturday at 12:30. They'll await the winner of the third game tonight between Platte Valley and North Andrew. Claire Staley at the line for the 1-and-1. Her first free throw No good. Rebound pulled in by Lawkemper.
Still on a 2-possession game. Pull up.
Can't get the shot to fall. Reiger throws it out. And pulling in the rebound here is going to be Kaylee Roberts.
Big rebound, tough rebound for Roberts.
Hunter with the basketball. Gets it to Kaylee Roberts, loses it. And they're going to foul Staley. That'll be Lawkemper's fourth.
Well, but in all fairness to Staley, she's missed 2 in a row. You want to get her right back on there.
Well, I believe they were trying to foul Kaylee Roberts, but she was unable to corral the pass. The next foul against Mound City will put King City at the line for 2 as Staley again misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
Maybe just needs a real high finish, kind of pulling that shooting arm a little bit.
And they're going to get a moving screen here against Mound City. So Kreider picks up the foul, not happy about it, as that's her fourth.
Well, and again, it was the cutter. And again, it was the cutter, I think, that created the illegal screen more than the screener.
And they'll get it to Tunks, who lays it up off glass, and she can't get it to fall. King City just not able to get anything to fall here late.
Well, and both teams have missed their opportunities.
Barnes goes up and will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 18.8.
Big free throws for Barnes.
Foul goes against Taryn Hunter. That's her third, team's 8th.
I think Tunks had looked like me.
Yeah.
But they got her, I think, Hunter with the push as she drove.
Barnes hits the first. So right now sits on a 1-possession ball game. As a timeout going to be called. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Petty John's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
35-32, 18.8 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ava Barnes with one more free throw upcoming. Right now sits at a 3-point ball game, 35-32. And the free throw is good.
Now do whatever you can to get the ball to Tunks. Here she's going to get open.
And they're going to get a foul here against King City.
She moved a little bit.
Looks like they've got a spill here on the floor as well here on the near sideline. So it sits at a 2-point ball game, 35-33, while they get the spill cleaned up here on the near sideline. We'll have a quick timeout checking on that. I believe a soda or something spilled. They look like it got it cleaned up, so the foul against Tacey Catlett, her fourth, gives the ball back to Mound City, trailing by 2. Gets the ball inbounds to Meadows. Her shot no good. Ava Barnes goes up. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Big play.
So Barnes ties it, has the opportunity to take the lead as the foul goes against Tunks. Her fourth. Both teams now in the double bonus. Barnes gives Mound City the lead. We're back after another timeout here from Stanberry. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, your family.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry.
Well, this kind of a surprise. I thought they might put up a little resistance. Now it looks like they're going to have maybe some 1-3-1. Now they're going to stay in the box.
And a timeout called here by King City. Maybe a good thing for Coach Osborne, maybe just trying to get King City to use their final timeout here with 11.7 maybe.
Maybe. I guess I thought they might put a little token pressure on just to make King City get the ball at the court, but at the same time, then you also run the risk of one of your kids trying to foul.
Yes. I said they do have some foul trouble. Elizabeth Law Kemper with 4 fouls. Katie Kreider with 4 fouls for King City. They've got Staley as well as Tunks with 4 fouls as well. Again, it sits at a 36-35 Mound City lead. We're going to keep it right here for this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 11.7 remains here in the ball game. It'll be King City basketball as they'll inbounds.
Will it be Tunks or Hunter? I would assume they're going to take this shot. They're still in the box.
And Kreider comes away with the steal. And they're going to get a jump ball here.
It's Mound City.
But it goes to Mound City with 8.3.
You're going to get a foul right away, I would assume.
They'll get it to Meadows, and she will be fouled here with 7.2. And Meadows will go to the line here for 2 free throws and can make this a 3-point ball game. That is the 5th here on Tacey Catlett. She'll foul out. Checking in for her is going to be Carleen Gilbert.
Well, I would, now they'll probably make a switch, but I would certainly, well, they're going to pull everybody back. It's not going to make any difference.
The first one is good here from Sydney Meadows. It's a 2-point game at the moment. Meadows can make it 3. And does. So a 3 can tie, but another steal here from Kreider as Tunks fouls out with 4.9. And it was King City's inability to hit a shot late, plus a couple of untimely turnovers there at the end that really cost King City this ball game.
Well, and on top of that, Mound City did not shoot free throws well the whole game, but they've hit their last 5.
Kreider misses the first. And the second free throw rolls in for Kreider.
Well, that's the big one because that puts it on a.
Hunter loses it. 39-35, Mound City makes their way into the championship game. They will await Platte Valley North Andrew. When we come back in a moment, we'll go over the BTC Bank postgame and tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Roldis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry, where it's a final score tonight, 39-35 in favor of Mound City over King City. Taking a look here at the stats for Mound City, they shoot 10 for 35 from the field, 4 for 12 from the free throw line, 15 for 28 from the free throw line. And for Mound City, they are led in scoring tonight by Katie Kreider with 12 points, Sydney Meadows with 10 points, Elizabeth Longkemper with 8 points, Ava Barnes with 5 points, all coming from the free throw line late. Abby Gibson with 4 points. For King City, they shoot 13 for 44 from the field, 5 for 13 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 9 from the free throw line. They are led in scoring tonight by Taryn Hunter with 15 points, 12 points for Zoe Tunks, 4 points for Claire Staley, 2 points for Tacey Catlett and Camden Carlson. And Mike, it was a tough decision on our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. A couple of players deserving for Mound City. And the player of the game is going to go to Katie Kreider. She leads the way in scoring, but really it was her defense late that was able to get her that, as she did come away with the last 2 steals that kind of sealed the game whenever the game was tied, and then also with just a 1-possession lead.
Well, and when she was in the game, they played a box and one the whole night against Zoe Tunks, and she drew the short straw and had to guard her for the time she was in the ball game. Tough way to go, and I could have pulled easily for Ava Barnes. She didn't have as much playing time, but she had the big 3-point play and 2 other free throws.
Yes, that
put them in the lead late, 36-35. It's a tough loss for King City.
Yes.
Hey, give Mound City credit. They did the things they had to do to win. King City, I'm sure they're going to go back and lament the fact that they had a lot of looks around the basket. They're not trying to, and it wasn't just one person.
No.
But they just could not get an easy shot to drop, any one of which could have changed how the end of the game was handled. And could have made those two turnovers moot at the end of the ball game. And they also had some free throws, free throw opportunities to salt it away, and just didn't get it done. But like I say, that's why you handle those situations like that. If you're Mound City, I thought they handled it very well. I thought King City didn't necessarily do anything bad, other than they just couldn't hit a shot.
Yes,
and that's just, sometimes those things happen. That's just one of those things that you can do all the fundamentally right things. You can make all the right coaching decisions. They don't hit the shot, then it looks like, they screwed up. Yeah, they didn't screw up. Maybe the turnovers at the very end when they were on the ropes anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, a good ball game to watch. It was entertaining.
We'll be back with the next game, North Andrew and Mound City boys, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.